See this one. For the lattice D18 comma divides, which of the following is not true? So if you see the options, they are talking about the complements. So what will be the number of elements in the D18? What are all the positive divisors of 18? D18, if you see it. So we have 1, we have 2, we have 3, we have 6, we have 9 and 18, right? So these are the elements that we have in D18. Now they are talking about the complements. Complement of 1 is 18. Now before going for complements, you should identify what is the lower bound and what is the upper bound of this lattice, and of course it is a bounded lattice, right? Otherwise we cannot talk about the complements. The lower bound is 1 and upper bound is 18, right? And now how to find out whether two elements are complements of each other or not. If two elements are complements of each other, then least upper bound of two elements a comma b is nothing but, in this case, least upper bound is LCM. LCM of a comma b should be equal to 18. And similarly, greatest lower bound of two elements a comma b, in this case greatest lower bound happens to be GCD. GCD of two elements a comma b, if it is equal to 1, if these two conditions are satisfied, then we can say that a is a complement of b and b is a complement of a. That is how we can identify whether they are complements of each other or not. So this is one way. Therefore you can take, now they are asking 1 is a complement of 18 or not, then you can test it. So 1 and 18, what is the LCM of 1 and 18? Yes, LCM is 18. And what is the GCD of 1 and 18? GCD is 1. Therefore it is true, isn't it? Now what about 2 and 9? LCM of 2 and 9 is 18 and GCD of 2 and 9 is 1. Therefore it is also true, option B. What about 3 and 6? LCM of 3 and 6 is not 18, isn't it? LCM of 3 and 6 is going to be 6. Therefore this is false. And now the last option is complement of 6 does not exist. Now you can take each one and you can test it. 1 cannot be complement because LCM of 1 and 6 is 6. 2 cannot be complement because LCM of 2 and 6 is 6. And 3 cannot be complement because LCM of 3 and 6 is again 6. And again 9 cannot be complement because LCM of 6 and 9 is not 18. And again 18 cannot be complement. So that is how you can test it. So this is one way of testing it, but the other way of testing it is by using this Hussey diagram. So how to find out using the diagram is, you just write the Poset diagram, draw the Poset diagram, and you can diagrammatically visualize. So what are the elements you have? You have 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 6 here, 9 here, and then 18 here. Okay, so this is the diagram. Now in this one, if you observe these questions, complement of 1 is 18. 1 is here and 18 is here, of course. So whenever 1 and 18 are here, the least upper bound will be 1 and the greatest lower bound will be 18. Why? Because 1 comma 8 are related, isn't it? And what about complement of 2? Complement of 2, if you see it, is 9, because 2 and 9 are going to join at 18 and 2 and 9 are going to meet at 1. But then 2 and 3 are not complements of each other because 2 and 3 are going to join at 6. That is why they are not complements of each other. But 2 and 9 are complements. Now 3 and 6, check 3 and 6. 3 and 6 are directly related. Therefore the least upper bound is going to be 6 and the greatest lower bound is going to be 3. So it cannot be true. And now if you look at 6 does not have any complement, because just try it. 6 and 1, least upper bound is 6, it is not 18. 6 and 2, least upper bound is 6, it is not 18. 6 and 3, least upper bound is again 6. 6 and 9, the least upper bound, LCM is 18, yes, LCM is 18, but then the greatest lower bound GCD is 3, that is, and it is not 1. That is why 6 and 9 are not complements, and again 6 and 18 are also not complements because the greatest lower bound is going to be 6, not 1. That is why 6 does not have any complement. So D is also true. So only statement which is false is C. Okay, so if you understand the meaning of the lattice, and in case of sets, the join is nothing but union and meet is nothing but intersection. In case of divides, join is nothing but LCM and meet is nothing but GCD. So if you can understand these points and if you can directly apply it, fine. Otherwise you take the Hussey diagram and you try to apply that. Okay.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So, first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities or 50 lakh universities, but whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.